InterSwitch Spark is an InterSwitch Switch a Future initiative.
Venus!
Beautiful innovations!
Food problem is a national problem. So what do you think? How do we use technology to get food to market?
Leveraging technology to solve one of the problems that is affecting the agricultural sector. And what is this problem? It is access to markets. It can be very frustrating when a farmer has done all of its best to make products available, but these products are not getting to the market on time or are getting damaged before they get to the market.
So we came up with an idea which includes a platform, setting centers and sub-centers around the country. If we are able to do this, the farmers will not have to worry about how they're going to transport their produce, where to get market, all those type of things. So people will be encouraged to participate in agriculture.
And with these youngsters we have in InterSwitch Spark at the Venus team, it's going to be a very wonderful experience because they're bringing their ideas, innovations, they're coming with a lot of suggestions, and I'm seeing these bright minds speaking about solutions that can solve common problems, and I'm glad because I know the future of Nigeria is going to be great.
InterSwitch Spark is an InterSwitch Switch a Future initiative.
Problems. Who doesn't have them? Some problems are embarrassing. Some are humiliating. Some are unsuitable. Some are testing. Some are unexplainable. Some you just have to laugh about. And some, maybe not. Whatever life dishes you, you can always be sure you'll have one less thing to worry about when it comes to making payments, sending money, paying bills, and everyday payments. Quick Teller, everyday payments made easy.
How do you become the voice of an entire continent when all the voices around you are shouting, no, you can't do it? What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone becomes a stumbling block? What keeps you going is Verve. You see, Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. Verve in your heart gets you back up every time. And Verve in your hand? Well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. No matter what you're into, Verve is key to opening the doors you want. So forget all the questions they ask. The only question that really matters is, have you got Verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Imagine a world with no electricity, no internet, and no vehicles. Pretty hard to imagine, right? Well, that was a world that once existed. But thanks to innovations, we have elevated ourselves to where we are today. InterSwitch Spark National Science Competition 2.0 is specifically designed to aid and promote scientific innovations amongst our young, vibrant scientists. I am Hero. Join me as I take you on a fun-filled scientific journey on today's episode. This is InterSwitch Spark National Science Competition 2.0. And as usual in the competition, we shall begin with Innovation Challenge. Last week, Team Mercury presented our brilliant projects. And today, Team Venus is ready to show us how to make the world a better place. We all know that planet Venus is one of the hottest and the brightest of all planetary bodies. But if you thought that planet Venus was hot, just wait till you see Team Venus's presentation. Team Venus, led by their captains Andre and Amarachi, they have identified a problem in the agricultural value chain, and they're here to profile a solution to it using technology. Please, let's make welcome Team Venus.
We were tasked with the problem on finding out how we can use technology to improve the access of agricultural produce to the market. So we decided to solve this problem by attacking it from the main sub-problem that leads to it. So firstly, one of the problems is spoilage. Most of the goods, before they get to the market, they are usually spoiled due to bad agricultural facilities to keep them. Another problem is hunger. Because these goods are spoiled, the people will not be able to eat them and the food available will be very small. So in order to solve all these problems, my group and I, we devised a solution to these problems, and we're going to tell you.
As at 1999, agriculture contributed about 41% to Nigeria's GDP, but this has drastically reduced to 25% as at 2018. Nigeria is also ranked 96 of 113 countries in terms of food security. This questions Nigeria's ability to feed the citizens. Team Venus is here before you to present a solution which is supported by a technological platform, AgriCare. AgriCare is divided into two main segments. These are the physical chain and the online platform. And it is also concerned with two categories of people, the consumers and the farmers. And when I say consumers or customers, I don't mean people in their houses who want to buy tomato and onions to cook stew. I also mean the Nigerian export industry, agro-allied industries, the restaurants and supermarkets, which also involve agricultural produce. Our solution, AgriCare, is going to be constructing various centers across the country, depending on our data analysis. These centers will be equipped with adequate storage facilities and transport facilities. This means that farmers can sell their produce to the nearest center and get paid after the quality management individuals have confirmed that the product is of good quality. The farmer can go home happily because he knows he doesn't have to worry about access to markets anymore. So I will move over to the technological aspect of it, which is the platform. AgriCare is made up of many modules, but I'm only going to talk about a few. Firstly, we have the billing system. The billing system prepares a bill according to certain factors, which actually four, and they include the type of agricultural produce, the number of agricultural produce, the availability of that produce in each of the storage centers, the location of the customer, and finally, if the customer wants insurance coverage over his product or not. So we also have the tracking system incorporated. This tracking system helps the customer to see the location of his or her products at any point in time. All he has to do is just to input a particular code which has been predetermined by the platform, and the location of the product at that particular period of time will be displayed on the screen. And next, we have the Disputes Resolution Center. That deals with resolution of disputes that the customer might have. For example, the service may not have been delivered well, there might have been problems during the service delivery. So he has a way of communicating to the customer care services so that everybody can understand what is going on about the delivery of the products. And then there is the ranking system. The customer has the opportunity to rank the service like about 5 stars. If he's very satisfied, he can rank 5 or 4. But if he's very displeased concerning the service, he can rank 1 or go to the dispute management system to report. So how does a customer order and get his produce? The customer opens the platform first and registers if he has not yet registered. And then he puts in certain information which are very important, which include the type of product, the number of products or the quantity of the product, his location, whether or not he wants insurance coverage. This will actually determine the bill he's going to pay. So the billing system makes the bills and sends it to the customer who receives it. And then he pays via banks or online. After that, we have the transportation and the tracking. They can track each product that I've previously said through the tracking system, and the transport. Several vehicles are available in each center. Therefore, the product can be transferred from the center to the farmers, to the customer's location, and the delivery is delivered there, of course. And after that, the customer can give a feedback by rating on the rating system or raising a dispute at the dispute center to make sure that the platform receives the feedback that it wants, so that if any problems are encountered later in the future, they will know how to solve it. This way, we believe that we can solve the problem of access to markets in the agricultural sector. Thank you.
Team Venus just had an amazing presentation. But will their presentation give them the opportunity to clinch the highly coveted prize for innovation, which is the Founders Award? Well, first, they would have to defend their proposal. On the panel, I have Tolu Agiri alongside Omowale and Opeyemi. So you've heard Team Venus's presentation. What's your take on it?
I'd like to say thank you to Team Venus. I enjoyed your session very much. I like the simplicity of your delivery. I like the diversity of it also. However, I have just one question. Who's your primary target user of AgriCare?
Actually, our solution does not just focus on one person, it's for everybody. Because we notice that in the agricultural sector, both the farmers, the consumers, agro-allied industries are faced with the problem of access to markets.
So you don't have a primary target user?
No, it's for everybody.
So I'll ask my second question, therefore. Did you take out time to talk to any of these users? And I'd like to have some insight into what those conversations revealed about AgriCare.
Actually, we didn't. But since we are also part of the consumers, so we know the problems that people face in getting access to markets. So we are also part of those people.
Thank you.
Well done. I like that. That was a very smart answer. Opeyemi, what's your take?
Okay, yeah. So I would like to say, well done, guys. Knowing that you had 2 days to come up with a solution and with this presentation, I must say you have done a very good job. My question to you would be, as the potential owner of AgriCare, how do you intend to make money from this platform?
All right.
On every produce sold, like bought from the farmer, and in any way we help the farmer to connect, like access and give his goods out to the public, there will be a margin deducted from the money generated. And also there will be support from other organizations, or partner with other organizations, and there will be support from the government. So through that, we hope we can make some money.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
All right. Omowale, what are your thoughts?
Okay, hello Team Venus. Well done. Your presentation was simple, clear, and concise. I just have one question, and that is with regards to our GDP. We know that agriculture contributes about 25 to 26% to our GDP. How can Nigeria leverage on your platform to boost GDP and potentially revenue for the nation?
Well, as you saw in the on the slides, AgriCare has a lot of different components broken down, and these components have to be managed by obviously human beings. Therefore, they are providing employment to these people. Therefore, they are also accumulating and contributing to our GDP. Not only that, seeing as farmers are going to have a platform where they can easily just drop their goods off instead of worrying about transporting it to the market, it's going to encourage them to increase their productivity, and because they won't have to worry, so they will produce more. This will increase our GDP.
In addition to what you said, the platform provides a storage facility for farmers. So that means the percentage of the produce which spoils or which gets damaged is actually reduced. That means the farmer is able to generate more revenue, and this could elevate the GDP.
Thank you.
Well done, Team Venus. That was a great presentation. But don't forget, you're up against 8 other teams. Will Team Venus win the Innovation Challenge, You only get to find out when you keep watching InterSwitch Spark National Science Competition 2.0. They have worked together in the Innovation Challenge. Now it is time for them to compete. But that would happen right after the break. Stay with us.
Penicillin, ethanol, flour, sugar, glue, whiskey, corn silk, starch, oil, livestock feed, all from corn. You will discover endless opportunities when you search deeper, and to enjoy their full worth, you need an innovative payment solutions partner that creates value from the obvious and sees opportunity in the not so obvious.
InterSwitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. InterSwitch Spark is an InterSwitch Switch a Future initiative.
My name is Ife Jagwachukwemeka. I attend Origin International Secondary School in Aba.
Chibueze from my village juniors, Abia State.
I go to the Legislative College, Abuja.
Cappuccino St. Manuel, and I attend Dorrington International Secondary School, Abia State.
I'm Governor Chinso Valentine. I attend this Grace School in Enugu.
Very American from Lord Guiding Comprehensive College, Ogun State.
Anita Alabidi from Gloryland Secondary School, Igara, Edo State.
Sanolo Akwabiodun, I attend Veteran Senior Grammar School, Pakoide, Lagos.
Palodun Adeni from Staff Secondary School.
Welcome back. This is InterSwitch Spark National Science Competition 2.0. Proudly brought to you by InterSwitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Team Venus just finished their Innovation Challenge, and now it is time for them to compete. But first, I must remind you what they're competing for. 7.5 million naira, which covers a 5-year university scholarship, inclusive of a monthly stipend, a brand new laptop, and the bragging rights as Nigeria's best STEM student. That is the stake for the first winner. And of course, the second position winner will get 4 million naira, which covers a 3-year university scholarship, a brand new laptop, and of course, monthly stipend. While the third place winner will get 1 million naira, which covers a 1-year university scholarship and a brand new laptop. Now it's time for us to meet our 9 Super Sparks. So Andre.
Yes, Hero.
Tell me about the dinner. Can you compare the food from home and the food at the dinner?
They're both good.
They're both good. You're trying to play safe, huh? Well done. Anita?
Yes, Hero.
You're one of the 2 females in this team. How has it been working with 7 boys?
Fun.
Fun? Tell me about it.
They are friendly.
Okay, who's the most friendly boy amongst the 7 of them?
Emeka.
Emeka. Seems like you've made a new friend, Anita. How's the experience been for you?
It's been nice.
Okay. Emeka, what do you like to do? Like your hobby, aside from reading, of course?
Computer programming.
Computer programming. So I take it that you want to pursue a career in that line?
Yeah.
Which university would you like to attend?
Carnegie Mellon University.
That's a great school. Well done, Emeka. Uvere, where are you from? What state?
Abia State.
Abia. Oh, that's good. Chibueze.
Yes, you.
How are you today?
Fine.
So tell me, what do you like to do, aside from reading?
Watching movies.
Watching movies? I like to watch movies too. What kind of movies?
Action.
Marvel or DC?
DC.
DC? Well, some people will fight you because of that. But well done, Chibueze. Chinonso, the tall man. I'll call you a man because, of course, you're no longer a boy. With that height, I can't call you a boy. So tell me, are you the tallest in the family?
No.
Okay, how many are you in the family? How many children does your parents have?
There are 6 children.
And what number are you?
I'm the 5th.
You're the 5th?
Yes.
Oh, well, second to the last born. Well, I am the last born, so we have something in common, huh? Well done. Munachi, you're giving me the straight face. I know you're in your mind, you're like, let's just get on with this competition. Are you ready for the competition?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to prepare?
I can't actually remember.
All right, thank you very much, Munachi. Our 9 Super Sparks are ready, but first, I have to give out the ground rules. In the foundation round, our 9 Super Sparks have equal chance to attempt 16 general science questions within a 15-second window. Marks will be awarded based on individual accuracy and speed. Super Sparks. For questions in this round, The first 5 students to get the correct answer will earn a maximum of 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the same question will earn 5 points. Correct answer or no answer at all earns you no points. And please make sure you impute your answer within the 15-second window. At the end of this round, only 5 of you with the highest cumulative scores and timing will proceed to the advanced round. Do we understand?
Yes, yes.
Well, if you do, let's get on with it. Foundation round, question 1. The spread of an insecticide in a room is an example of what phenomenon? Is it plasmolysis, osmosis, diffusion, or hemolysis? The spread of an insecticide in a room is an example of what phenomenon? Correct option is C. All of my super sparks except Andre gave the correct answer. So Andre, tell me, is it that the question was hard?
No.
What was your answer?
Osmosis.
Osmosis. Can you define osmosis?
Osmosis is the movement of water from a place of higher concentration to a place of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane.
Okay. The correct option is diffusion. And I'm sure we know what diffusion is defined as. Anita, can you help us?
Diffusion is the movement of gaseous molecules in a medium.
Movement molecule from what area of concentration to what area?
From a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration.
That's very correct. A round of applause for Anita. Next question. Simplify 1 over a plus a. Is it a over a squared plus 1? 1 plus a squared over a? 1 over a plus 1? A plus 1 over a. Simplify 1 over a plus a. Chibueze, Anita, and Monachi. Well done. To the rest of the Super Sparks, better luck next time. Question 3. The system of forces shown by the image is known as wedge, upthrust, pulley, couple. The system of forces shown by the image is known as... Time is up. Correct option is D. Well done to all our Super Sparks. They gave the correct answer. Foundation round, question 4. Which of the following phenomena is exhibited by ammonium chloride? Is it efflorescence, isotopy, sublimation, or allotropy? Which of the following phenomena is exhibited by ammonium chloride? Correct option is C, sublimation. You can see we're very good with these subjects. Question 5. In electrovalent combination, valence electrons are transferred and the atomic number is what? Unaffected, destabilized, increased, or decreased? Correct option is A. Andre, Emeka, Anita, Anolua, and Ayokunle gave the correct answer. Question 6. What name is given to the separation technique in the diagram? Evaporation, centrifugation, decantation, or filtration? What name is given to the separation technique in the diagram? Our results are in. All our Super Sparks, except Uveri and Chibueze, gave the correct answer. Better luck next time, Uveri and Chibueze. Question 7. The n stem of a sequence is 3 raised to the power n minus 2 raised to the power n plus 2. Find the first term. Minus 3, 3, minus 5, 5. The n stem of a sequence is 3 raised to the power n minus 2n plus 2. Find its first term. Results are in. I did not receive a response from Aniolua, Uveri, and Emeka. Please make sure you impute your answers within the 15-second window. All right? Better luck next time. Question 8. Jute, cotton, and hemp belong to what agricultural class of crops? Is it fibers, vegetables, forage crops, or root crops? Jute, cotton, and hemp belong to what agricultural class of crops? The correct option is A. And just like the Innovation Challenge, where they identified a problem with the agricultural sector, it's very obvious that all our super SPACs are well-versed in agriculture. They all got the correct answer. A round of applause for them. We're now halfway through the foundation round. Our super SPACs have done their very best. Let's see how far their best have taken them. There you have it. That is the leaderboard. Super SPACs, you can see your position in this board. If you're at the top, congratulations. And if you happen to find yourself at the bottom, not to worry, the next set of questions can determine who makes it to the advanced round and who goes home today. It's still InterSwitch SPAC National Science Competition 2.0, and the foundation round will continue right after this break.
He was born with no superpowers. He was just unique, with a burning desire to know more, to question the answer, and then question the question. To never stop finding new ways of doing things. Curiosity not only drives innovation, it shapes the future of businesses. So wherever it leads you, InterSwitch will be there, providing diverse digital payment solutions, insights, and opportunities. Because we're committed to finding better ways to ensure that your business runs efficiently.
InterSwitch, transaction solutions you can depend on.
Welcome back. This is InterSwitch SPAC National Science Competition 2.0, proudly brought to you by InterSwitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. I have my 9 super SPACs. They're halfway through the foundation round, and they're competing for the prestigious prize of Nigeria's best STEM students. Super SPACs, are you ready for the next set of questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you're ready, I am. Question 9. Which of the following is not an effect of heat on metals? Is it change in size, change in pressure, change in shape, or change in electrical resistance? Which of the following is not an effect of heat on metals? Our results are in. Chinonso Emeka and Anolua gave the incorrect option, while the rest of the super SPACs gave the correct option. Munachi, you selected the correct answer. Tell us how we got to that answer.
I knew the other ones, and I'm very sure of the other ones. So that one was the odd one.
Oh, so it was more or less like you just took out the odd one. Okay, maybe Anita would help us with the explanation.
Heat has effects on gases, on the pressure of gases, and metals are not majorly gases.
Smart answer. A round of applause for Anita. All right, moving on. Question 10. According to the position of the ovary, what type of flower is shown in the ovary? Is it epigynous, axial, hypogynous, or perigynous? According to the position of the ovary, what type of flower is shown in the ovary? Our answers are in. 5 out of our 9 super SPACs gave the incorrect answer, while the rest of the super SPACs gave the correct answer. Anolua, Chinonso, Andre, and Ayokunle. Better luck next time, all right? Question 11. When sulfur reacts with oxygen, the oxide form is what in nature? Is it acidic, neutral, basic, or amphoteric? When sulfur reacts with oxygen, the oxide form is what in nature? The time is up. The correct option is acidic. Only Anita gave the incorrect answer. Better luck next time, Anita. Question 12. Which of these is not a scalar quantity? Density, mass, speed, or force? Which of these is not a scalar quantity? All right, our time is up. I think that was a pretty easy one for our Super Sparks because they all got it correct. Chibweze, can you tell us the difference between a scalar quantity and a vector quantity?
Scalar quantities have only magnitude, while vector quantities have both magnitude and direction.
And scalar quantity does not have
the direction.
Round of applause for Chibweze. Next question. In the figure shown, express P in the terms of Q. Is it Q plus 2, Q over 2, 2Q, or Q minus 2? In the figure shown, express P in the terms of Q. Our results are in. Correct option is Q over 2. Anita?
Yes, sir.
You provided the correct answer. Tell us more about this.
Angles subtended by segments in the other segments are equal. That means 2P equals Q. And so you divide both sides by 2, P equals Q over 2.
That is correct because angles in the same segment of a circle are actually equal. Well done, Anita. A round of applause. Here comes question 14. Common cold is caused by which infectious agent? Nematode, virus, bacteria, fungi. Common cold is caused by which infectious agent? The results are in. Andre, have you ever had a cold before?
Yes.
Of course you have. So what was your answer?
C.
Option C, bacteria. Do you think that is the correct answer?
I believe so.
You believe so. Well, the correct option is virus. Better luck next time. Next question. Which of these is not an electric conductor? Copper, damp air, dry wood, aluminium. Which of these is not an electric conductor? Our results are in. Apparently, all our Super Sparks are very conversant with that question. A round of applause for them. They all gave the correct answer. All right, we have gotten to the final question of the foundation round. Super Sparks, are you ready for the final question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. If you're ready, here comes question 16. Evaluate x raised to the power 2 all over y minus x if x equals 5 and y equals 10. 5, minus 5, 1, or 25. The time is up. Only Anyolua gave the incorrect option. Andre, once again, I did not receive any response from you. But quite unfortunately, I don't know if you would have another opportunity to do that because that was the final question for this round. 9 Super Sparks standing by. They're yet to know their fates, and only 5 of them will proceed to the advanced round. Find out the lucky 5 right after the break.
Problems. Who doesn't have them? Some problems are embarrassing. Some are humiliating. Some are unsuitable. Some are testing. Some are unexplainable. Some you just have to laugh about. And some, maybe not. Whatever life dishes you, you can always be sure you'll have one less thing to worry about when it comes to making payments, sending money, paying bills, and everyday payments. Quick Teller, everyday payments made easy.
Welcome back. This is InterSwitch Spark 2.0, the competition where innovation is celebrated. 9 Super Sparks are waiting their fates. Who amongst them will make it? Let's find out. Anyolua, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your performance in the foundation round?
Less than 1.
Less than 1. That is almost a negligible number. Why is that?
I feel I didn't do well enough.
You feel like you didn't do well. Anyolua, from what I can see, I think your fears might come to pass. But don't worry. Remember, this is not the end of the road for you. I'm sure your parents are proud of you. I am very proud of you. But I'm very sad to inform you. Anyolua, this is where the Spark journey continues. Congratulations. I saw you breathing out. Do you feel relieved?
Yes.
All right, well, with a total of 90 points and an average response time of 5.5, you narrowly escaped. Who is next to narrowly escape? Either to the next stage or to their father's house. Ayakunle, who would be most disappointed if you went home at this stage of the competition?
My dad.
Well, Ayakunle, I am afraid to inform you that your daddy will be very, very, very not disappointed. Congratulations, you're through. Emeka, I'm so very proud of you. Trust me, you did a great job. With a total of 60 points and an average response time of 9.9 seconds. Remember, you're a star, and I'm sure you do great things in life. But Emeka, I am afraid that this is where your Spark journey truly ends. Round of applause for Emeka as he exits. And joining Emeka is Chinonso, Andre, and Uveri. Please a round of applause for them as they exit the stage. All right, there you have it, our 5 Super Sparks that made it to the advanced round. Monachi with 125 points and an average response time of 5.3. And Anita with 125 points and an average response time of 5.6. Chibweze, 120 points and an average response time of 5.8. I'm not leaving out Ayakunle with 105 points and an average response time of 6.0 seconds. And of course, Anyolua with 90 points and 5.5 seconds. All right, well done to 5 of you. But of course, this is where the competition gets tougher. You have to accelerate because only 3 of you will move on to the semi-final stage of this competition. In the advanced round, our 5 Super Sparks have the opportunity to select their preferred subject area. They will all take turns to select 5 subject areas from where 15 questions will be pulled specifically for them. Super Sparks, after taking the turn, you will have 45 seconds to attempt your 15 questions. If you miss or pass on a question, not to worry, you can still get back to it, provided it is within 45 seconds. Do you understand?
Yes, Hero.
And remember, at the end of this round, only 5 of you with the highest scores will proceed to the semi-finals. To determine the order of play, our 5 Super Sparks will take a turn. Today's Take a Turn is a puzzle. A puzzle will appear on the screen, and our Super Sparks will attempt to solve the puzzle by moving the items from the right and matching them to the items on the left. The speed at which the Super Sparks solve this puzzle will determine the order of play, with the fastest going first, and it continues in that order. Super Sparks. If you're ready to take it on, I am. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here comes Take It On puzzle. Match the following scientists with the laws they propounded. Of course, Anita is the first to solve the puzzle, followed by Ayokunle, Anyolua, Chibueze, and Munachi. Well done. It is now time for our 5 Super Sparks to determine the subject areas from where questions will be pulled for them. Anita, you're up first.
Mathematics.
Ayokunle.
Chemistry.
Anyolua.
Chemistry.
Munachi.
Chemistry.
We're out of chemistry now. We're left with general knowledge, physics, mathematics, and biology. Ayokunle.
Mathematics.
Anyolua.
Mathematics.
Chibueze.
Biology.
Munachi.
Biology.
Anita.
Mathematics.
Ayokunle.
Biology.
Anyolua.
Biology.
Chibueze.
Mathematics.
We're now out of mathematics, so you can only select from general knowledge, biology, and physics. Munachi.
Biology.
Anita.
Physics.
We're out of biology. You can only select from general knowledge and physics. Ayokunle.
Physics.
Anyolua.
General knowledge.
Chibueze.
Physics.
Munachi.
Physics.
Anita.
Physics.
Ayokunle.
General knowledge.
We're out of physics. You can only select from general knowledge. Anyolua.
General knowledge.
Chibueze.
General knowledge.
Munachi.
General knowledge.
And now our question bank has been fully loaded. It is time for the advance. Anita, are you ready?
Yes, you. My name is Anita Alabi and I'm ready to spark.
Well, Anita, now is the time to spark. Given that D equals 6, evaluate 3D over 6D.
1 over 2.
Given that R equals 0 and P equals 2, evaluate R over 6. Express 2P over Q plus 3T over Q as a single fraction.
2P plus 3T over Q.
Which member of the alkane family is the main constituent of natural gas? What is the name of this? What is the IUPAC name of C3H8?
Propane.
Given that 2A plus 6B equals 8, make A subject to formula.
A equals 4 minus 3B.
Simplify 7B plus 4 minus 3B plus 11.
4B minus 7.
What is the color of red cap viewed under blue light? What is the resultant of 2 forces, 10 Newton and 2 Newton? Well done, Anita. Ayokunle, are you ready?
My name is Ayokunle and I'm ready to spark.
Ayokunle, now is your time to spark. What is the oxidation number of oxygen in MgO2?
1 plus 1.
What type of bond exists between chlorine, 2 chlorine atoms in a chlorine molecule?
Covalent bond.
How many valence electrons are in fluorine?
7.
Given that x equals minus 2, evaluate minus 8 over x minus 2. Minus
4 over
8.
5.
Simplify 3x plus 4y minus 5x plus 2y.
6x minus 2. 6y minus 2x.
Simplify 16 roots of g raised to power 2 equals... The human embryo is called fetus at the beginning of what month?
Pass.
The type of cells lack nucleus, nuclear membrane, and membrane-bound
prokaryotic cells.
Other than hearing, what other sensory function do ears provide?
For balance.
Well done, Ayokunle. That was a great one. Anyolua, you're up next. Are you ready?
Yes. My name is Abiodun Oluwapo and I'm ready to spark.
Anyolua, now is the time to spark. How many grams of oxygen is present in 1 mole of calcium hydroxide?
Pass.
How many grams of sodium is present in 1 mole of sodium hydroxide?
23.
What is the atomic mass of the element phosphorus?
31 grams.
Simplify 3 into 4a plus 7 plus 2 into 2a minus 5.
11a minus 3 plus 3.
Simplify 10 root of x squared y squared all over 2.
5xy.
What is the product of x minus 3 and x plus 7?
X squared plus 4x minus 21.
The inability of the blood to clot easily in some people are termed what?
Hemophilia.
What is another name for vitamin B3?
Riboflavin.
The process balancing the amount of water to mineral salts in the body fluid is termed what?
Homeostasis.
Well done, Anyolua. 3 of our super sparks have had their moments. There are 45 seconds of spark, and we still have 2 super sparks that are yet to have their time in the advanced round. Well, that would happen right after the break. Stay with us.
He was born with no superpowers. He was just unique, with a burning desire to know more, to question the answer, and then question the question. To never stop finding new ways of doing things. Curiosity not only drives innovation, it shapes the future of businesses. So wherever it leads you, InterSwitch will be there, providing diverse digital payment solutions, insights, and opportunities. Because we're committed to finding better ways to ensure that your business runs efficiently.
InterSwitch, transaction solutions you can depend on.
Welcome back. This is InterSwitch Spark 2.0. Probably brought to you by InterSwitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. It's still the advanced round, and I have 2 super sparks that are yet to experience their 45 seconds of spark. Chibueze, are you ready?
My name is Okeji Chibueze. I'm ready to spark.
Chibueze, now is your time to spark. What separation technique can be used to separate a mixture of sand and naphthalene?
Filtration.
What is the closest noble gas to lithium in the periodic table?
Helium.
Which scientist discovered the neutron?
James Chadwick.
The starting point of any scientific method is termed what?
Problem identification.
The variant gene that marks the effect of the other unit is termed what?
Dominant gene.
The biotic community and its non-living elements is known as what?
Niche.
If 3x minus 4y minus x equals 0, express x in terms of y.
X equals to 2y.
Factorize completely 9a raised to the power 2 minus 9.
9 brackets a minus 1, a plus 1.
Munachi?
Yes, hero.
You had the highest score in the foundation round. Do you think you can beat the rest of these super sparks in the advanced round?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. I like that answer. So that means you're ready.
My name is Munachi Agola, and I'm ready to spark.
Well, Munachi, now is your time to spark. The separation technique used for separating solids based
Sieving.
How many valence electrons are there in carbon?
4.
What is the IUPAC name of C5H12?
Pentane.
What body organ is affected by vitiligo?
Skip.
Which cell features transport ribosomes?
Nucleolus.
How many pairs of autosomes are there in the nucleus of an human cell? The shortest of red blood cells is referred to as what?
Leukemia.
Which organ in the body is affected by leukemia?
Blood.
An organism that attacks crops on the field or storage is termed?
Pest.
Distance between 2 successive crests is called?
Wavelength.
What is the angle of incidence of a light ray if it's
15?
In wave, what term refers to the maximum displacement of a particle from its rest position?
Maximum displacement from... Jeez. Amplitude.
Well done, Munachi. So do you think you topped this round?
Not really.
Not really. Why is that?
Some questions here, I didn't answer them, even though I knew them.
Well, we'll find out if Munachi topped the leaderboard in the advanced round. Don't forget, only 3 of these super sparks can proceed to the semi-final stage of this competition. Stay with us.
Now, you too can be a Spark star. How? Just play and win in this week's InterSwitch Spark Home Quiz. The question is, given that x equals 12 and y equals 5, evaluate the square root of 17 into x plus y minus 2xy. A. 19, B. 17, C. 15, D. 13. Text A, B, C, or D via SMS to 0903 3662 542 and you could become one of the Sparksters to win this week's prize. Entry closes on Friday. Only winners will be contacted. InterSwitch Spark Home Quiz is powered by InterSwitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on.
Penicillin, ethanol, flour, sugar, glue, whiskey, cornstalk, starch, oil, livestock feed, all from corn. You will discover endless opportunities when you search deeper, and to enjoy their full worth, you need an innovative payment solutions partner that creates value from the obvious and sees opportunity in the not so obvious.
InterSwitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on.
Welcome back. This is InterSwitch Spark 2.0. Proudly brought to you by InterSwitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on. Our 5 Super Sparks have finished the advanced round. They are all competing for the prestigious prize of Nigeria's Best STEM students. Now, this prize is 7.5 million naira, which covers for a 5-year university scholarship inclusive of a monthly stipend, a brand new laptop, and the bragging rights as Nigeria's Best STEM students. There are 5 of them. The big question now is, which of them will make it to the semi-finals? Let's find out. Anita, do you think you have a slot at the semi-finals?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? But I'm sure of the result. And I can see it clearly. On a scale of 1 to 10, pick a number.
5.
That's 50%. Fair enough. Well, with your 50%, you have made it to the semi-finals. Congratulations. I see the joy on your face. I'll meet you at the semi-finals. Anita is through to the semi-finals. Which 2 of these Super Sparks will join Anita? Ayokunle, you've done very well for yourself. And I'm very sure that everybody is proud of you, including me. You've worked hard. Well, I don't know if your hard work was good enough to secure you a place at the semi-finals. I'm afraid to inform you that your Spark journey truly continues. Congratulations. Anita, Ayokunle, they're through to the semi-finals. We're looking for just 1 Super Spark to join them in the semi-finals. Chibueze, do you have any movies you haven't watched?
No.
No. Oh well, you might have to buy more movies because you're going to have a great time. I'm sorry to inform you, Chibueze, this is where your Spark journey truly ends. Round of applause. And also, exiting with Chibueze is Anoluwa. Please, a round of applause for Anoluwa. It truly saddens my heart when some of our brilliant scientists will have to go home. Personally, I wish that Anoluwa and Chibueze would make it to the semi-finals. But the rules are the rules. I cannot change it. Anita, Monachi, and Ayokunle are the semi-finalists in this episode. Please join the conversation on our social media platforms at InterSwitch Spark. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at InterSwitch Spark. I am Hero. Until I catch you next week, same time, same station, I'll leave you with this. Impossible is nothing. If you can dream it, if you can think it, you will definitely achieve it. Goodbye for now.
InterSwitch SPAC is an InterSwitch Switch a Future initiative.